And we back. We all good? Huh. Well, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. All of a sudden, I looked over, and Stream Manager was off, and I was like, wait a second, why are you offline? And then I looked at the internet, and it was like, internet's gone, and I was like, alright, okay. Incoming stream crash in 3, 2, 1. So we missed a little bit of dialogue, but basically what happened is Arashi tried to access Babe's network, and Babe was like, screw you, I'm gonna delete all the information, and it wiped itself out. And then Wataru just contacted us and was like, oh, I guess the interference is gone, and now I guess the communication blocking is gone. So
Oh, it's Wataru! The network blocker must be gone. That must mean Babe really is shut down.
You shut down Babe! Fantastic!
Is it though?
Another earthquake. I feel like it keeps getting stronger.
Wataru, that quake.
Yeah, another anomaly was observed at the Kunad Gate, and they're becoming more frequent.
I'm glad we stopped Togetsu's plan, but I don't like that we lost all the research data.
What can you do about it?
Information on the Kunad Gate.
Hey, Kagero, Kyoka, is the research data saved somewhere else, or do you know someone who knows about it?
It's very unlikely. The research of red strings spans over hundreds of years.
It's a power filled with mystery to begin with. There probably isn't a single person who understands the whole thing.
So we have no leads?
Guys,
What if you time travel?
there is someone. She's involved with Togetsu and is knowledgeable about the red strings.
Who?
Wakana. She fostered Kasane, who has the power of red strings. She must have had enough knowledge to be able to raise Kasane to control it.
What are you saying? Yuhito's mom is dead.
So we should go ask her directly.
Directly?
Red
You
strings.
can't be serious.
By using the red strings?
Yes. We don't seem to have any other options.
Even still, I'm worried. It may damage Yuito's brain.
Let's do it. If we don't do anything, the Kunad Gate will just keep expanding and bring the end of the world that much closer. I want to do everything I can, even if it doesn't work. Let's use the red strings.
And we'll do everything in our power to help. So, what exactly are you going to do?
If we're going to make this work, we need to keep strong emotions in check. Let's go to the Kunad Gate. I've jumped from there before, so I think it'll be easier to remember the feeling.
You want to recreate what happened when the gate opened. All right, let's head there.
Alright. Also, you stop that stream manager. The stream is fine, it is not unstable. This whole thing. Who do we got? We got Arashi, Hanabi, and Yuito. I always thought that my mom was attacked and killed by another 11 years ago. But I was wrong. It was Togetsu that killed her. The Great Other assault on Lokushu City. The incident where the city was completely laid to waste. I remember it. Yuito, you were staying at the old OSS hospital in Lokusho City. That's when your mother... Togetsu took advantage of the other attack to kill Wakana in order to take her brain. The more I learn about them, the more I hate them. Alright. What are we on now? We're on Protected Conclusions and Accidental Meeting. I think the last 3 chapters have the same titles. I actually think a previous stream was also called The Gang's All Here. So, there's that. Look at them leveling up. I'm getting pretty close too. I wonder how much BP I'll get. Reduced damage will need 5. I'll need a total of 10. Ooh, that's gonna be a while away. I think in the future, when I get all the BP, when I do another reset, when I do another recursion, as some might say, I'll just hold off on some of this stuff, because honestly, some of it I just don't care about. Some of it's useful, but some of this stuff, I would much rather have brain map, or like brain field stuff, than some of this other stuff. Like power up 2, who cares? Weapon crush, who cares? Revive speed, kind of useful. But anyway, guess we're going to the Kunad Gate. But in regards to how we normally stream, this probably won't be a 2-hour stream. We got started late. I'm gonna pause this if they start talking. Okay. We got started late, and we started like halfway through a chapter. So to keep things nice in line, this will probably, in total, be about an hour. Hey, those people in Togetsu wanted to make it so none of it ever happened, didn't they? Yeah, they did. All the fun stuff and the crappy stuff. Even things that are important to people. Everything would be gone. Even us being together and exchanging messages like this would go away. How could that happen? Would I have never existed? I haven't achieved anything yet. Yes, even if someone were to rescue us using that method, we would not be around to witness the result. Now that I think of it, that's scary. Maybe the scariest thing I've ever heard. Yeah. It's very scary and sad. I couldn't support these methods now. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to stop it. Seriously. Let's build the future of this world with our own hands. That many characters talking? That's not a great time. Oh, you're just a right trigger. I can't like store mute. Actually, what does this look like? Do I just throw it? Why can't I? Oh, yeah. Do I just throw it? Huh. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Also, does this mean that this stream is take 4?
The Kunad
I guess
Gate.
not.
Has it always been that big?
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
We'll give you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
Alright. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
Are all 10 of us going? A group that big will stand out in a hospital.
About that. Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
Luca?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
And we don't want future Yuito meeting past Yuito.
Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca. Though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise.
I think we're well beyond
Lend
the
me your
point of
hand.
crazy, Yuito.
Lend me your red strings.
Of course, it's the least I can do. If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. Alright, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
It's shaking. The Kunad gate is reacting.
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
Nice. Here we are. In the Matrix.
This is the same as before. What is this place? The place where Mother has...
I can do this. I just have to imagine it in my mind. The old OSF hospital 11 years ago.
Oh right, Kodama. That was something that happened. Are she here to tell us the do's and don'ts of time travel? I was short on time, so it's hardly complete, but I put together a list of things about the past we should be careful of. There'll be a battle between others and Togetsu's design children who are after Wakana on the date we're going to the old OSF hospital. Be sure to stay on your toes. I know I'm repeating myself, but even I don't know what might happen if an individual meets themselves in the past. The past Kasane should be at the Randall residence in Suo, so I don't expect a problem there. Make sure you stay in Lokushu City, just in case. That's all. That wasn't very Arashi of me, was it? Hey Kasane. Da-da-da-da-da. Interesting. I guess we're going further. We're going further and further into the past, maybe? Or are we? I guess not. I guess it's just a mix. Until we find this one. Super Mario! Oh. Yeah. Didn't quite time it. What was that? Super Mario 64? Jump in the painting?
Where am I? This is the hospital, right? Information for patients. Today is October 4th, 2009. I jumped right to when I wanted. I sort of have a sense of the red strings now. I don't think I can use them repeatedly, though. I should start looking for Mother.
But boy oh boy, can I tell you that this game is not at all how I thought it was gonna be. Like, what I thought this game was gonna be like, it was completely different than what it's been like. I don't know. I was not expecting any of this to happen, really at all. This looks like that, this looks like a Gmod map. The hotel. That's what this looks like.
You're Kasane. Oh, Huh? One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings. Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand. The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past. Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that? I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head. Is that even possible? Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time. Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it? Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate. Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time. All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say. Wait. First, I have to find Yuito. Find him?
They're playing hide and seek.
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage. Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears? It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients, but this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future. Okay, then we need to get Yuito. Oh, Yuito, wait! Another warning. It's starting. I'll keep you safe, Mother. Let's go after Yuito.
Others could show up at any time. I have to find Yuito fast.
You can't even talk to any of these people. It would have been... I want to avoid that area. Loop around, see if there's anybody I can talk to.
Yuito isn't in this direction. I have to find him.
Oh, guess not. Actually, can I exit out through this way? If I can get through the door?
Yuito isn't in this direction. I have to find him.
Oh, I missed my chance with that one NPC right at the beginning. Oh well.
Where are you, Yuito? Yuito! Mother, look out!
Oh no, the cup.
Mother, hurry! Yes.
Rip.
Yuito! Yuito, don't move!
Dang, why can't I be that OP?
I made it. Just in time. I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to live. No matter what.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
I put the cuff on Yuito.
Thank you. People can see us here. Come this way.
All right then.
Yes, let's go.
This'll work. I need to think of Yuito and return to my time.
Take me to your time.
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us, which means...
Mom?
Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito...
Mother!
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
Ooh, this is actually something that I want to check. When we get out of the
Wakana should be
cutscene.
fine once she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion.
Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the extinction belt. Like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
Like the Lifehold in Xenoblade.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it, but there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
Alright. We're probably gonna get a bunch of brain messages too. There they are.
Forgive the people on the moon for what they did. But if people are suffering from metamorphosis on the moon too...
So, the first thing I want to check, wrong button, is if you look here, it actually like shows you where things are. Like where things are related and everything like that, so you can see like Togetsu's over here in the mountains. And that Seiran is down here, past Togetsu. And you can see that Suo is over here, but there's never anything given for the hideout, which is interesting. But because our Habaki and Suo are both the last things you can click on, it just stays over here, which I thought was interesting. Wrong button. Was that the wrong button? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So I wonder where the hideout actually is.
Are you starting to remember the time when you lived with Wakana? Unfortunately, no. But I do remember the kind, warm feeling I had in the days I spent with Mother. It's all because I met her. The circumstances are unfortunate, but I'm glad I got to see her again.
But that is where we're gonna end today's stream. We're now on to standby, so we'll do standby. I'll read this. We'll do standby next Monday, because I think I'm gonna go ahead, maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but my original plan was not streaming tomorrow, or the rest of the week for that matter. We'll see. I might stream tomorrow. Wait. I feel like I got something mixed up. I am gonna stream tomorrow. Yeah, I just got some dates wrong. Oops. So yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, but Friday and Saturday, probably not. Maybe Friday. It depends. I don't think I'll be streaming on Friday though. So tomorrow will be the last stream of this week, and then we'll be back on Monday. So the whole weekend, no streams. But it's a bit of a shame. Oh, this is a lot to read. Actually, I think I'm going to save this for next week. Not next week, for tomorrow, for like a recap. I do want to look at Kyoka. I guess in equipment and visuals. Is there a zoom in mode? There is. I want to check something. How do I... Here we go. How does this camera work? She has red eyes. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if all the design children have red eyes. Because Kasane has red eyes, Wakana has red eyes. Oh, you can't zoom in here. But Wakana has red eyes, Kyoka has red eyes, Kasane has red eyes. Are there any spoilers in here? No. I mean Alice. They still haven't talked about her yet. This isn't really much of a spoiler. There she is, Alice Ichijo. I've already talked about her. She came up briefly in the story. I don't know if they ever just, like, showed her picture. Hanabi's aunt, I think. Fubuki's fiance, I believe, and friend of Arashi and Karin. Look at all these mugshots. Poor Nagi. Wasn't even relevant this time around. But yeah. Really segmented stream this time. I didn't even get a chance to show. I went through all this trouble of this new layout that I used for finishing Grey Raven. I made one for Scarlet Nexus. And I even set up some new stuff. And for like the intermission, I got a bunch of new music. It's not even going to be used. But I suppose with that out of the way, tomorrow, hopefully 3:20. Hopefully we don't have like a outage again. Hopefully my internet stays up. I don't know what caused that. It just suddenly died. Different time than normal too. Keep track on it. Maybe it'll happen the same time tomorrow. Help us narrow down the cause. But yeah, tomorrow, Scarlet Nexus, we're going to be continuing on. We're going to be doing more the standby stuff, that recap of the brain message. We got a bunch of bonds, some new gifts, some new lineups in the shop. You know, just some general stuff. I'll run around, I'll collect new quests. And then we'll probably proceed on to Phase 11. And then after Phase 11, I think we'll just do like a big prep stream where I go through and I clear out a bunch of stuff, do a bunch of housekeeping, do a bunch of quests, level stuff up, all that good stuff. So with that all said, I suppose this is where we go on to the outro.